Part 10 of the story of Mary MacLane. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Reading by Kristen Hughes. The Story of Mary MacLane by Mary MacLane. Part 10. March 5th. Sometimes I am seized with nearer, vivider sensations of love for my one friend, the anemone lady. She is so dear, so beautiful. My love for her is a peculiar thing. It is not the ordinary woman love. It is something that burns with a vivid fire of its own. The anemone lady is enshrined in a temple on the inside of my heart that shall always only be hers. She is my first love, my only dear one. The thought of her fills me with a multitude of feelings, passionate yet wonderfully tender, with delight, with rare undefined emotions, with a suggestion of tears. Oh, dearest anemone lady, shall I ever be able to forget your beautiful face? There may be some long, crowded years before me. It may be there will be people and people entering and departing. But oh, no, no, I shall never forget. There will be in my life always, always the faint, sweet perfume of the blue anemone, the memory of my one friend. Before she went away, to see her, to be near her, was an event in my life, a coloring of the dullness. Always when I used to look at her, there would rush a train of things over my mind, a vaguely glittering pageant that came only with her, and that held an always vivid interest for me. There were manifold and varied treasures in this train. There were skies of spangled sapphire, and there were lilies and violets wet with dew. There was the music of violins, and wonderful weeds from the deep sea, and songs of troubadours and gleaming white statues. There were ancient forests of oak and clematis vines. There were lemon trees and fretted palaces, and moss-covered old castles with moats and drawbridges, and tiny mullioned windows with diamond panes. There was a cold, glittering cataract of white foam, and a little green boat far off down the river, drifting along under drooping willows. There was a tree of golden apples, and a banquet in a beautiful house, with the melting music of lutes and harps, and mulled orange wine in tall, thin glasses. There was a field of long, fine grass, soft as bat's wool, and there were birds of brilliant plumage, scarlet and indigo with gold-tipped wings. All these, and 1,000 fancies alike, vaguely glittering, would rush over me when I was with the anemone lady. Always my brain was in a gentle delirium, my nerves were unquiet. It was because I loved her. Oh, there is not, there can never be another anemone lady. My life is a desert, but the thin, clinging perfume of the blue anemone reaches to its utter confines. And nothing in the desert is the same because of that perfume. Years will not fade the blue of the anemone, nor 1,000 bitter winds blow away the rare fragrance. I feel in the anemone lady a strange attraction of sex. There is in me a masculine element that when I am thinking of her arises and overshadows all the others. Why am I not a man? I say to the sand and barrenness, with a certain strained, tense passion, that I might give this wonderful, dear, delicious woman an absolutely perfect love. And this is my predominating feeling for her. So then it is not the woman love, but the man love, set in the mysterious sensibilities of my woman nature. It brings me pain and pleasure mingled in that odd, odd fashion. Do you think a man is the only creature with whom one may fall in love? Often I see coming across the desert a long line of light. My soul turns toward it, and shrinks away from it as it does from all the lights. Some day, perhaps, all the lights will roll into one terrible white effervescence, and rush over my soul and kill it. But this light does not bring so much of pain, for it is soft and silvery, and always with it is the soul of anemone. March 8th. There are several things in the world for which I, of womankind and 19 years, have conceived a forcible repugnance. Or rather, the feeling was born in me. I did not have to conceive it. Often my mind chants a fervent litany of its own that runs somewhat like this: from women and men who dispense odors of musk, from little boys with long curls, from the kind of people who call a woman's figure her shape, kind devil, deliver me. From all sweet girls, from gentlemen, from feminine men, kind devil, deliver me. From black underclothing and any color but white, from hips that wobble as one walks, from persons with fishy eyes, from the books of Archibald C. Gunter and Albert Ross, kind devil, deliver me. From the soft, persistent, maddening glances of water-cart drivers, kind devil, deliver me. From lisle thread stockings, from round, tight garters, from brilliant brass belts, kind devil, deliver me. From insipid sweet wine, from men who wear mustaches, from the sort of people that call legs limbs, from bedraggled white petticoats, kind devil, deliver me. From unripe bananas, from bathless people, from a waistline that slopes up in the front, kind devil, deliver me. From an ordinary man, from a bad stomach, bad eyes, and bad feet, kind devil, deliver me. From red notepaper, from a rhinestone-studded comb in my hair, from weddings, kind devil, deliver me. From codfish balls, from fried eggplant, fried beefsteak, fried pork chops, and fried French toast, kind devil, deliver me. From wax flowers off a wedding cake under glass, from thin-soled shoes, from tapeworms, from photographs perched up all over my house, kind devil, deliver me. From soft old bachelors and soft old widowers, from any masculine thing that wears a pale blue necktie, from agonizing elocutionists who recite "Curfew shall not ring tonight," and "The lips that touch liquor shall never touch mine," from a Salvation Army singing hymns in slang, kind devil, deliver me. From people who persist in calling my good body mere vile clay, from idiots who appear to know all about me and enjoin me not to bathe my eyes in hot water since it hurts their own, from fools who tell me what I want to do, kind devil, deliver me. From a nice young man, from tin spoons, from popular songs, kind devil, deliver me. From pleasant old ladies who tell a great many uninteresting, obvious lies, from men with watch chains draped across their middles, from some paintings of the old masters which I am unable to appreciate, from side saddles, kind devil, deliver me. From the kind of man who sings "Oh, promise me," who sings "At it." From constipated dressmakers, from people who don't wash their hair often enough, kind devil, deliver me. From a servant girl with false teeth, from persons who make a regular practice of rubbing oily mixtures into their face, from a bed that sinks in the middle, kind devil, deliver me. And so on and on and on, and in each petition I am deeply sincere. But, kind devil, only bring me happiness, and I will more than willingly be annoyed by all these things. Happiness for 2 days, kind devil, and then, if you will, languishing widowers, lisle thread stockings, anything for the rest of my life. And hurry, kind devil, pray, for I am weary. March 9th. It is astonishing to me how very many contemptible petty vanities are lodged in the crevices of my genius. My genius itself is one grand good vanity, but it is not contemptible. And even those little vanities, though they are contemptible, I do not hold them in contempt by any means. I smile involuntarily at their absurdness sometimes, but I know well that they have their function. They are peculiarly of my mind, my humanness, and they are useful therein. When this mind stretches out its hand for things, and finds only wilderness and